Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is John. It's been a while since I put a lesson together or anything. It's been probably 1 or 2 years. So I thought I'd show you guys how to do some single string licks in the style of Derek Trucks. This lick is going to be pretty intense. It'll go from 24 all the way down to open. You'll be using the entire string, and the goal, I guess, for me, what I wanted to I guess convey is how to use notes along the fretboard on a single string and kind of develop somewhat of a technique for repetition and how you use those notes and how you can fit things together to make something sound really good, and something that you don't really hear too often. It definitely this lick is not a beginner lick by any means. You need a serious level of intonation and accuracy to pull this off. I'll probably screw it up a bunch of times. I won't be able to play it slow, although I will play the lick first, and then I will try to slow it down in 4 parts. I think I'm going to split it up into 4. I should have, I did a quick PDF of the notes as best as I could. I was using a tool that I didn't really like, and here nor there, I will have some tablature for you guys to use to go off of this. And so let me first play the lick. This is in open E tuning, using major and mixolydian and some Aeolian type of notes. So let's just go ahead and get started. So that's the main lick. I'll play one more time. Now there's a lot of things that you can do with this lick once you learn it. There's you can play parts of it on different strings. So we'll go ahead and get started. This lick begins on the 19th fret, so we're starting off pretty high, and this is this note. This is your B note, so that's your 5. It goes from, I'll talk a lot in intervals as well. If you want to understand how this lick is put together and how it sounds, you really need to understand intervals, and if you take a look at those, you'll start to realize why certain things sound the way that they do, and you know where to find them when they'll fit into a song if you're doing a lot of jamming, playing with other people. But it's at it's 5 to 6. So here it's B to C sharp. That's played down here, but we're going to take that. We're going to put that up on the starting on the 19th fret, your high B. I'm sorry, you're on your E string, but it's the B up here. And the lick starts out. And you're doing these minor little inflections on the notes as you're playing them. So I slide up to 21, and I stay at 21 for just a little bit, but I'm like flicking the slide up, and it's a shame you can't really do these things slower. They sound awful, but essentially, so you're going up to 21, you're doing a little inflection, coming back to 19, and doing some vibrato. And then you go back up to 21. And you kind of hang there for a split second. You let that inflect on the 21. And you're going to be coming down. And this is another technique, as you can see. I'll play this lick. I'm actually you can call it a hammer-on. It's actually a pull-off. So I'm sliding up, coming back down to 19, and pressing my index finger back down on the 16th fret, which is in between your G and your A. And I'm pulling off from 19 to 16. If you're not really used to doing behind the frets type of stuff, just mess around with it. It's kind of hard to do, actually. I kind of do a hammer-on before I do a pull-off because up here it's kind of a mess with your hands. So you want to inflect on that sound, and that's something that you can use everywhere else. The pull-off sound pretty cool. But anyway, so that's the first part. So the second part is starting from where you pulled off, and it goes from 14 to 16, and you want to you don't want to do 14 to 16 twice. Like, you can't do that, but in the lick it's what did I actually put in my let's see here. Yeah, so I did so I'm really not accustomed to writing any of my licks down at all, or coming up with them before I actually play them. So I play it and then I kind of figure out what the heck I did. Kind of the reverse approach to this. But anyway, so once you come from the pull off, you come from the 14th to the 16th, and come back to the 14th, and then go up again. That's a very common lick, heard played all the time if you're listening to Derek Trucks. So, so together we have. And when you come back down, you don't have to hammer onto the what is this? The 9th fret. You certainly can, but in the lick I just kind of fade out to 9. So, and I drop back, and you kind of let your reverb do the rest. You want to mute. If you mute this string. I don't know if that sounds too great. So I like to drop back, and as I'm dropping back, I mute the string, but you let the reverb ring out. And it sounds really cool. You're not actually playing any of the notes, but you're muting it as you're hitting it, and your reverb will kind of take care of the rest. Instead of that, which, I don't know, sounds nice. So, okay, so we got you this far. This is step 2. So once you're here, you're going to do this pull off from 9 to 7, where you're going 9 to 7 twice. Kind of that same concept where you're. They're different. It's different intervals. So here it's 3, 2, 1, and here it's 6, 5, 4. But same spacing, so you can use the same technique. So from here we go. And that's an easy one. And then you're using this inflection from the 4 and the 5, or I'm sorry, the 3 and the 4. then you're coming up from the 4 to the 5, the major third of the 4, going back to it. You're coming down to the 2, and doing another one of those inflections where you're kind of hitting it, but you're letting your reverb kind of sound it out. So it sounds more like a singer when you're doing that. And the last part of the lick is using the obviously your open, so your root note, your second, and your major third. So we're just kind of playing with those. So here's the lick is again. So 4 to 5. So 4 to 5. 2 to 4. And you're going to do another inflection slide up from your 2nd fret, sliding to your 4th fret, and you're going to try to get up here. So, but you're just doing it real fast, so it sounds like this. So that's the lick in general again. If you guys have any questions, which you probably have, feel free to post. And yeah, thanks for listening. Let me know what you guys think of the lesson. I know I kind of sometimes I talked in frets and other times I talked in degrees, which can be confusing. So I apologize for that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.